Is Stargate, the sci-fi classic that lets us travel to alien planets, meet ancient civilizations, and apparently communicate with everyone perfectly in English? Wait, what? Think about it. No matter where SG1 goes, be it a distant planet, a long-lost human colony, or a world inhabited by advanced aliens, everyone speaks English. It's the universal language of the galaxy, apparently. This might not seem like a big deal at first. After all, lots of sci-fi shows use a universal language for storytelling convenience. But in Stargate, it raises some serious questions, especially when you think about the franchise's premise. The Stargate network was built by the ancients millions of years ago, long before English even existed. Many of the planet's SG1 visits were populated by people abducted from Earth by the Goa'uld thousands of years ago. So, how is it possible that these civilizations still speak English, or even something remotely close to it? Now, to be fair, the show explains that the Stargate team uses linguists, like the brilliant Daniel Jackson, to translate alien languages. But here's the thing, when they actually talk to these aliens, there's no need for translation at all. Everyone's just fluent. Okay, maybe there's a sci-fi explanation. Could the Stargates themselves have built-in translation tech? It's not impossible. Other franchises, like Star Trek, have universal translators that make this plausible. But Stargate never actually addresses this. We're left to assume that aliens either learned English somehow, or more hilariously, they've always spoken it. Imagine an alien civilization investing their entire cultural development into learning English, just in case Earthlings drop by one day. Now you might be thinking, who cares? It's just a TV show. And you'd have a point. But this little detail actually reveals something bigger about how Stargate handles world building. When every alien culture speaks English, it takes away from the sense of discovery and realism. One of Stargate's biggest strengths is its rich mythology, exploring ancient cultures, their languages, and their histories. By skipping over the language barrier, the show misses opportunities to make these worlds feel truly alien. Imagine if SG1 actually struggled with language barriers. It could lead to more creative storytelling, misunderstandings, unique ways of communication, or even entire episodes devoted to deciphering a lost dialect. It would make their encounters feel more authentic and their victories even more rewarding. Don't get me wrong, I love Stargate. It's one of the best science fiction franchises out there. But addressing this language issue could take the storytelling to a whole new level. Maybe if the franchise ever gets a reboot, they'll embrace this challenge and make the galaxy feel even more diverse and mysterious. So what's your take? Should Stargate tackle the language problem? Or is it better to just keep things simple? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more sci-fi deep dives.